jump, chase don't jump. Look, that was my conscience speaking. Picture this, on the cliff with every single demon. Wide awake, but you steady dreaming. Can't focus with all the screaming. And got this far, but the journey seeming scary now when the fans is feeling. Who the fuck I'm kidding? Who the fuck I'm kidding? I ain't got no fans, I'm the hottest out. Ego small, what I'm talking about. I don't believe in me, I really fear success. Cut my doubt, then I pierce my chest. Mine is sharp, here's my stress. So we sick and get my fucking intellect. My dreams the weapon of my suicide. Trying to kill to live, but who am I? Can I show the world up a fresh
What's up, man? We're about to go live on Twitch and YouTube. Sorry, I'm just getting set up right now. So it's a little late getting home. From work, because it was at the office. So we are getting started shortly. I just went live, so we're live on Twitch and YouTube for the next couple hours. Kojo, what's up? I won't forget. Hello. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. About to get started here very shortly. If you're with us on Instagram, make sure you go over to Twitch and YouTube. I guarantee you it's going to be a much better watching experience on both of those platforms. If you haven't submitted your music yet, make sure you get in there. Make sure you submit. As always, it's free to submit your music. If you want to skip the queue, there are instructions on how to do that. And guarantee you get played on stream today as well. I put those in the chat for you over on Twitch and YouTube. I'm just going to drop this in the Discord real quick and let everybody know we're going live. But if you are here in the chat, make sure you submit your music. We're live for the next 2 hours listening to your music and feedback. Saving songs, following artists, just like we do every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8. And, just to stand on business. This stream is not about taking money from you. Obviously, we haven't paid skip because people asked for it. But I saw somebody post about this the other day. I'm not going to say who. And they were all about just making money off of artists on stream. And it made me so angry. So, just know if you send in music in here, it's because we love music. And we want to help you develop and grow. And hopefully find new collaborators to work with. So please send your music in here, because I'd love to hear it. Even if it's not a paid, like, skip or whatever the fuck. I don't care. I'm here to listen to this music.
Yeah. Hey, come take a seat.
Delicious.
Take a seat up at the table. It's time to eat. Yeah.
Easy way, what's up, man? We're live on YouTube and Twitch right now. Come hang out with us. If you're in the chat, hello. What's up, Freddie? Welcome in. We're gonna give it a couple more minutes just for the community to get in here. I'm obviously a little late starting, but if you're in the chat, let us know what you've been up to. What have you been working on? What are you excited about this week? What's dropping this week? What are you excited about that's coming out? Man, it's Thursday. I know the vibes. I got a new release dropping tonight at midnight. Got a new album from Chicago, CCBKE, coming out with Genius Distro. And that's really it, man. I've just been working on pitches. I had to go to the office today, so I was in the office for a little bit. Just another week in the city, man. Okay, so what's going on? If you want to submit some music, just make sure you hit the link in my bio or in my story, nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit your music. We'll be live for the next 2 hours listening to music, giving feedback as a community. So if you want to submit, feel free to do that. What's good, Bia? Bia Brewer. Welcome to the chat. How are you? If you want to submit some music, it is free for you to submit music. We're going to get started here very shortly. I'll explain how we do everything here, how this goes, what the whole point is very shortly. But if you are in the chat, just know I work in music like literally as my full-time job. I've been working in music for like 10 plus years, so I am not somebody who does not understand the intricacies of releasing music, promoting music, and also creating. I've been an artist and a producer myself. I play classical violin. So anything I'm saying here, yes, it is my opinion, but it is coming from a place of having done what you guys do, and not coming from a place of, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me just get on here and yap for 2 hours. So if you do have questions about the music industry, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'm always happy to answer your questions. I had to switch over up to No Good, seeing that confidence and submission advice come to fruition. Oh, I love that. What do you mean by that? I'm curious. 10 years? Yeah. I have, yeah. I'm like 11, 12 years now into working in music full-time, which is really cool. Submitted to a music media platform a little while ago and guess, beautiful, man. Congratulations. That's like the best news ever. But yeah, I've worked, like I manage artists. I've worked in live touring. I've worked in media, I've worked in distribution. I've managed artists, and I also run a platform called Kayvan's House. Perfect time to plug this. If you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you go follow Kayvan's House on Instagram as well. This is where we make all of our content to support all the artists, the amazing artists that we have in this community, and find ways to just kind of highlight them a little bit more. So some examples, new songs from the comments just dropped today. If you have a song you want to put me onto, it doesn't have to be yours. It can be a song that you just like. It can be a client. It can be whatever it is, like literally whatever you want to put in front of me. You can go put it in the comments right here. I listen to every single one of these songs myself every week. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Jolly Farah, welcome to the chat. We have our At Home with Interview series, which we just dropped a new one yesterday with Cam Okoro, who is an artist that I've really been enjoying, that I found super, like, just from submissions again. We have this series. I don't really have a name for this series, but it's just asking artists what their advice to other artists is. So this one we had Armani White, we had Monrovia, who's a folk artist I love, Daisha McBride, Christina Gigi, and Just End give their answers on pieces of advice that they would give to independent emerging artists as well. Scuff Dabbing, what's up? Welcome to the chat. If you are in here and you want to submit, it's always free to submit your music. I'm just giving people a rundown of the Kayvan's House page on Instagram right now, which is something I started like a year or two ago just to highlight independent emerging artists in our community through content, playlists, all kinds of things. Every Tuesday, songs we find in the live stream. So if you're sending music in here, you're automatically being considered for that. And then also, you can put your new releases in my release calendar, man. It's free. I listen to all these submissions myself. There is not a submission that I get that I do not listen to with my own ears. I listen to every single one. I can imagine on top of music day work is a lot. It is, but I do really enjoy this part, and I think it actually makes me better at everything else that I do, because it's kind of training my ear at the same time to listen critically and be able to give feedback on things in a way that actually helps artists like develop and make their music, you know, better from release to release or improve over time. And it's more of an open discussion than anything. You know what I'm saying? No, 29 songs from the queue are all from the last 2 days. So in between Monday and Thursday, submissions are open. As soon as we get off, or before we get off, I'll open submissions for next Monday as well. But yeah, it's cool. Sheesh Breezy, what's up? Welcome. Yo. In the words of Big Duck. You can skip the queue, so there are ways to skip the queue if you want to. But it is always free to submit, and every 5 paid skips, we do a free skip at random from the submission form. So just know that we will be trying to get through as many songs as possible. That is the goal here. The goal is to get through as many songs as possible, and also to not steal from artists, which is why we have so many free skips throughout the stream. The last 30 minutes of the stream usually are dedicated to the people who are in the chat hanging out with us as well. Again, for the purpose of supporting you guys and kind of giving you this space and also giving feedback. So if you are in the chat, let us know what you think of the songs too. It's not just about my opinion. I'm going to let you know what I think of the songs. If there's things that I think can improve, we'll talk about what those things are. Mix, master, you know, down to like the tone of the vocal, the way you're delivering it, the actual bars, like if you're singing, the tone, like the strength of your vocal, the confidence, all those things, right? So we're going to get into the weeds of like what makes music great, what really stands out to us. Usually if I'm giving constructive criticism, you know, we're going to be respectful. That is the one rule I have in here, is if you are in here and you are letting us know what you think of the songs, please be respectful of each other is the only request that I have of you guys, okay? And that's that. We're going to get into it. We've got more free Q&As coming up in the Discord too, so if you haven't joined the Discord, I would highly recommend it. We also have a lot of outside opportunities we've been putting in there too, so things like job, internship opportunities, show opportunities, submission opportunities. We have a whole channel that we are keeping pretty, you know, active in the Discord that is just about putting opportunities in front of you guys outside of our Discord as well, okay? So yeah, let's get into this. We're gonna listen to music. We're gonna you know, tell people what we like and what we think can improve. We have like 4 in the paid skip queue right now, so if you did want to do it, you would be song number 5. That is a guarantee. We'll play every single song before the end of the stream. We do have a $5 paid skip. Yes, I can. I have been trying to turn it down. This song is a very loud song. It's loud in my headphones as well. Is that better? Let me know if that's any better. I do be yelling sometimes also. I'm just gonna change the song because it's too much. It's too much right now. It's too much. It's a little overstimulating. Fuck, man. I don't even remember what I was saying, but we're gonna get into some music. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a free one. Regular skips are 5. Super skips are 10. Those bump you up higher in the queue. Both of those guarantee you'll get played on stream today. I think that's where I was at. All right, let's get into your songs, man. High Chase by Preddy is up first. Let us know what you think. I've been enjoying Pretty's stuff too recently. And if you don't want me to talk over your song, please let me know, because otherwise I will just yap. I'm a yapper. I will talk. And as always, if you have any music industry questions, feel free to ask in the chat.
Walked in for some bands in the era but the land circulating like a fan. I just switched the time rate. Walked in for some bands feeling like 100 grand. Got me running to the bank like I'm in a high chase.
I do like this one too. I mean, obviously, I think still the standouts have been the more recent songs you sent over. Like Don't Trip, I really did like, which I think we listened to last week. And I'm pretty sure I playlisted some of these other new releases in our new music this playlist as well. I would say the master on this one maybe feels a little quiet overall. But maybe I've just fucking turned my volume down too much now. And it may be that same issue we talk about a lot, right? Where the sub is quite loud in this mix overall. And then with the combo of like the sub hitting so hard, maybe ducking out the master overall through Spotify and making it not hit as hard, that could be what it is. I do like the drums. I like the overall construction of the song. Again, vocal stands out to me because I do think Pretty has a really good rap voice specifically. Timing is good on this one too. I like you've got a little bit more background vocals going, which is something we've talked about in here pretty consistently with your music, is making sure there is kind of more of those background vocal moments. She's Breezy says this is good. It's pretty solid, I will say. It is pretty solid. I'm gonna put this one in the playlist. We'll come back and we'll listen to it before next Tuesday when we do the next update as well. But I do like this one. I will say I'm hearing the improvement from you like over the last like 6 months, the last 8 months. It's stuff solid. He weaves in and out of the pockets with ease. I would agree with that too. I think all around it's like there is kind of like this development happening that you can see in here, especially if you've been listening for as long as we have, which is great. But I still think there's work to do. It's just now it's like it's much less work, if I'm being honest. Like it does feel like everything is elevating, and these songs are getting better as well. It's like actually the writing feels like it's getting way more consistent, way more cohesive as well, which I think is a really good thing. BXC_Pretty on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow. We're going to keep moving forward. We got West Palm Breezes by Wes up next on West Palm Breezes. Wes reflects on a time in life where the pursuit felt so enduring. Like it was just a long pursuit. Not only that, but he stumbles through discovery and finds himself battling desire with action. Once you make it, though, is it ever really what you envision? That's a great question. Is it? I don't know. I don't know. What is making it? Also a good question. I feel like that's a different thing to everybody. What is success to you? If you're in the chat, let us know what success is to you. I'm curious. We're going to get deep for a minute. What does success look like for you? West out of North Carolina. Freedom? What kind of freedom? Oh, shit. This one is good. Squinga says positively impacting others through my music. I love that. A degree of monetary gain as well. Also fair. I do actually think Wes has a really good rap voice too. I think I've said this before. There's other songs I've listened to from Wes's, which, I mean, you can see Spies, Adolescence, Fly Away. He's got 3 that I've saved in my library so far. I think a couple of those are in the songs we found on live stream playlist as well. Also using my voice to develop community and using that to make societal change. I love that. That's also very much what I want to do in my career. And what I want to use my platforms for as well. I do want to hear more doubles, like vocal doubles and ad-libs. Just more layers within your music, I think, Wes. There's like moments here and there, but it does feel like what would help your vocals stand out a little bit more, I think, within this production is just more layers, more little details, right? I don't know if we're quite, I don't know if it feels quite fleshed out enough yet. Stop cupping my mic. I can't help it. Is it fucking the sound up? Are you talking to me or are you talking to Wes? I can't help it. It's such a bad habit of mine. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Yeah, it's a bad habit. I know. Luckily with the SM7B, it really doesn't do all that much. Oh, does it do noise? Does it make noise? This is a really good beat choice. I like this sound for Wes in general. Like I would love to hear more in this direction, I think, from Wes. It is kind of harsh when I do it. Well, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I'll do my best. I'm gonna have to tie my hands to my chair from now on. Freddie says, yes, it's a smooth vibe. Can I remove the song I put in there? I cannot. Why do you want to remove it? No, Wes is from North Carolina, but this does have a Cali kind of vibe to it for sure. Did you put J Electronica in there, beer brewer? Which is, it's fine if you did. I'm not mad at J Electronica at all. Alright, if you were rocking with that one, really quickly, it's West End West on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. This is Adolescence. This is probably my favorite West End West song, if I'm being honest. Still, to this point. But, I do think, again, overall, things going. It's for people who make their own songs. I just put a song up. No, that's fine. You can put songs you like in it. I might get DMCA'd and have to cut it out of the VOD on YouTube, but it is what it is. I like music, bro, so I'm down to listen to whatever. I'm not really that pressed about whether it's yours or friends or if it's like some artist that you just like, oh, I love this artist. Like, we have people do that all the time. I'm really just here to listen. You know what I mean? I'd rather give my place to someone else. I'm not gonna be, oh, well, thanks for being here for however long you are here. It's totally fine. If we get you on the free skip, I'll let you decide whether or not you want to use it. It's up to you. Fade Away featuring Cartier 2 times up next. Another old one, but don't worry, I'm going to be dropping real soon. This is 22 Viz out of Maine. I do enjoy this artist overall. I do think that his newer music, at least from what I've heard, feels more polished. It feels a little bit advanced, which I like too. But I still like hearing this old stuff too. Wes just dropped that yesterday. Thank you. Oh, sick. Congrats on the new drop. Make sure you put that in the release calendar. I see it. You put it in my release radar. Make sure you put it in there. I'll definitely check it out. I'll probably make new music with this as well this week. I mean, the biggest thing I notice on this one that I would say is, like, again, it's the mix, right? The mix on the newer music feels more polished. There's a little bit less reverb. It's still good, but there's a little bit less. Similarly, the sub on this one probably knocking a little too hard, a little harder than it needs to. And you kind of hear it because it's ducking out some of those other things, right? So like when that sub hits, it kind of fills up the entire bandwidth a little bit more, and everything else kind of gets a little quieter. It's not side chained, but it feels a little side chained just purely because of the size of the sub, the volume of the sub. That's probably my biggest feedback on this one. But again, I'll keep saying this. Go listen to 22 Viz's other music. Paid the Price, Mile and Mine, some of these newer songs that have come out in the last like year or so. This Overdue album we listened to quite a bit from, and it's been pretty good. So I definitely encourage you to go listen to some new music of his. For socials, if you want to go follow, Yeet, is that you? Are you Alan City? Are you saying that I look like Yeet? Because you are not the first person to say this. I don't love this comparison. I gotta be real. 22 Viz on Instagram. You're not the first person to come in here and be like, yo, you look like Yeet. No, he's your twin? He's your twin? Cartier 2 times as well. I don't have another hat over here right now. I'm not gonna take my hat off because I don't have another one over here. To be fair, my hair is fine. I just don't want to take it off right now. That's all. There's nothing. I just don't want to do it. So I'm not. Cartier 2X, man. 22 Viz. Out of Maine. Still blows my mind that you guys are out of Maine. It's $2,500 for you to change, for me to change my hat. I'm gonna give you those back at some point. To be fair, the points aren't worth anything, so it's not like you're spending. It's just like if you talk in the chat, you get them. You should have used it on something else though. You should have made me sing you a song, bro. I would have done that one. It's only 2 fizz. Fade away. That's an older one. New music on the way. Definitely stay tapped in, man. 22 Viz sent some stuff over recently that I do think is really cool. What's up, Sola? We're live on Twitch and YouTube right now if you want to come hang out. Definitely send some music in too. If you go to nero.fam/KayvanMD, you can submit your music for free. But we also have a paid skip queue if you want. We got 2 more songs, and then we will do a free skip. Not Nicholas Mick. Bro, I've not heard Nicholas Mick in so long. He was an artist who used to be in here a lot. That's so crazy it just auto-played Nicholas Mick. I always used to think his name was just the coolest name. We can play it. You can choose the song that I sing if you choose to use your points like that. You can, but I have to know the song. The rule is I have to know the song. If I don't know the song, I obviously can't sing it. You are one of my OG followers, bro. This I know. You've been here for a minute. Do you remember Nicholas Mick? We used to get him here all the time, and I'd always be like, yo, that's a crazy name, Nick Mick. He's pretty solid, honestly. I see his name popping up here and there all the time these days, and it's nice to see that. J Chromatic, JChrome9000, J.Chrome9000 on Instagram. Stay on your side. I've really been enjoying his music a lot. I say this every time we listen to his music. I think this dude is special. I guess I have some really cool shit, man. He's so fire, bro. He's so making good. It's true. Nicholas, bro, this is so funny. Found you a while. It was just auto-played. He's not actually in here right now. SW Galleries, what's up? Good morning. Nice to see you too. If you're in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Oh. J Chrome 9000. J.Chrome9000 on Instagram. Charlie Farr says DMV. We love the DMV in here, man. I'm a big fan of the DMV in general. Not the office, but the region. We're here, bro. Nero, what's up? We're here. We're here on the TikTok. Trying to do both, bro. You're in Southeast Asia. What part? We got Vancouver in the chat, bro. Kojo, you're from Vancouver? I didn't know that. My wife's from Vancouver. Tampa, yeah. What up, man? Shout out Viri Artist. She's from there. She is. We got new music coming next month. Oh my God. South Malaysia. Oh. I'm into all music, Tempered. I'm down to listen to whatever you want. My wife is automatically cool. Yeah, I love Vancouver. I was just there not too long ago. I spent quite a bit of time in Vancouver, if I'm being honest. Another one from J Chromatic that I just enjoy. I do feel like this artist, like everything I hear is consistently at a high quality, at a high level. That's what I want, you know what I mean? That's what I want to listen to. That's what I'm enjoying listening to from this artist. I'm genuinely impressed every time we hear something new from him. It's rare that I hear something and I'm like, oh, this needs a lot of work. Okay, beautiful, Kevolution. Thank you for submitting. We will try and get to you. We're about to do a free skip. We've got one song coming up from Kojo K in our paid skip queue. Then we're going to do our first free skip at random. If you want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, we do have $5 and $10 paid skips. One of them gets you pushed higher than the other. Both of them guarantee will get played before the end of the stream. The Boys All Went to Jail from Kojo K up next. You are in Seattle, but from Vancouver. I'm excited to hear your music, bro. Let's see what's up. Get more stupider. Like that. Okay. First thing that I would say, vocals need to come up in this mix a little bit more, right? I think it's the effects mixed with the reverb. They feel a little bit buried, especially behind those drums. The drums feel so big. The free skip is, like every 5, yeah, we'll spin this wheel. But then we'll do a free skip section that's more chronological order towards the end of the stream, too. Nicholas, what's up, man? Welcome back. I can't get enough of that Lucid song, for real. We're on Twitch and YouTube as well, so we're not just on TikTok. I do really like the overall feeling and idea of this song a lot. I did the $5 fur coat, no knickers option. What do you mean by that? So I really do like the idea. I know I'm already following you because I've heard something that I've liked before. I am KojoK on Instagram. Okay, so to me, the things that I do here, right? Like the thing that I mentioned, vocals feel a little bit low in this mix. I wish they were a little bit more on top of the production. It's kind of well balanced, but at the same time, I think that's the one thing. You know what I mean? Oh, don't even worry about it. I'm not here to take money from people either. It's just everyone asks for a paid skip, so we do that. I think you could probably maybe carve out a little bit of space EQ-wise for the vocals to cut through a little bit more through the synths, because the synths kind of sit in the same space from like a frequency standpoint as the vocal, especially with all the reverb on the vocal and the synth. So I think you could maybe pull back either on the reverb on the synth a little bit more or on the vocal, and then also probably duck out a little bit of space in the EQ just for that vocal to punch through just a little bit more and just cut through the noise of the production a little bit more. But I think my biggest bit of feedback, Rudy, is just that it feels like the vocal needs to be more of the star of that mix, as opposed to production, as opposed to kind of like all the effects works that's happening. Same thing with the drums. It's really just making sure that that vocal cuts through a little bit clearer and is kind of the focus of that mix. It's close, but it just needs a little bit more in that direction. All right, let's do this free skip. I said it. 5 songs, free skip. Here you go. Who's it going to be? I'll tell you right now. Jalen, 16 Candles. This is our first free skip of the night. My name is Jalen. I'm a rapper artist that's based out of Massachusetts. My new song, 16 Candles. Sorry, my new song, 16 Candles, is inspired by the John Hughes film. Is dropping Friday, 10/10. If you like artists like Mick Jenkins, Earl Sweatshirt, or anything involving the Alchemist or Jason, then this is for you. I do. I like all of those things. So let's see what's up. 16 Candles. Jalen, let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, we got a video, too.
Is it coming from a real place?
I don't always love an intro in a music video. That is a personal thing, but... Kojo, you are totally fine, bro. You are a producer first. We all do the same thing as producers first. Yeah, John Hughes has great taste, I agree. I think similar feedback on this one. I think more work needs to be done on this vocal mix.
I did enough to get my point across.
It's tough. This dude's got a really deep voice, right? So I think it's always hard to mix a really deep rap voice and make sure that it cuts through, because hip-hop beats tend to be so low-end heavy. Unfortunately, I think also with the way that the sample is chopped, it just clashes with that vocal a little bit too much in the mix, right? So that's probably the biggest thing that I would say here. Again, I like the delivery style. I like the video actually a lot. The video is one of my favorite parts of this. To me though, this vocal's not cutting through the way that it needs to like really be kind of that lead thing that hooks you in and pulls you in, right? Also, I think when we talk about plosives, like on the S's, the SHs, that kind of stuff, I think similarly, because of the production, because of the EQ and the deep voice, we get a little bit of shh in that pronunciation, like maybe a bit too much. Let us know what you think in the chat, though. I think the song feels good. I would listen to it. Make sure you put it in my release calendar, Jalen, if you haven't already. Ring modulation sidechain using kilogeets compactor will fix it quick. That's really good. That's a really good tip. Kilohertz. Sorry, kilohertz compactor. So that's for you, Jalen. Hottie Dog, if you want to submit, it's free. Just make sure you use this link in the chat for Nero. That is how you're going to submit your music, okay? That was Jalen with 16 Candles. Overall, like the idea. I like the beat choice. I like the delivery style. I actually like the artist vocal as well. I don't love the mix. I think the mix there could be a little bit better, especially plosives, making sure it cuts through that sample, through that low end, because it is a deeper voice. And that's really the biggest thing. Like, to me, I think if you could get that down, I'd probably be more likely to be like, yeah, this is getting playlisted immediately. I think as it currently stands, maybe the reason that I wouldn't actually end up supporting it, or it might make it into the drafts but not the final, is that vocal mix. Maybe just not being up to par with some of the other stuff that I listen to or have in there as well. Musician of 20 years and producer of 8. I teach production. Oh, that's sick. Come join us in the chat on Twitch as well, if because that's honestly what most people are. And I think a lot of the people in there would really benefit from your feedback on mixing. But Ringbot Sidechain does bring in distortion if you just throw it on without tweaking, says Sam Obama. So that's also worth keeping an ear open for. Say Silky after our show performance. Oh, I fuck with after our show, bro. I've been seeing this stuff on socials. I'm definitely going to be pitching some artists for it myself in the near future. But I've been seeing these guys pop up more and more on socials recently. So this is Zay Silky. Let us know what you think of this. It is not a live performance, though. That's maybe the only thing I would say. But it's good content and it looks good. I'm just like a stickler for a live performance being live, I think. Good backdrop, though, right outside of MSG. Good energy on this one. Ooh. Say Silky. I do really like the song. What's this song called? Is this song out? Can I playlist this song? AD the Kid says I like this. Let us know what you think in the chat. This one's got a nice bounce to it, man. Yes. Coach, okay. Quick answer. Yes. Ain't worth it, V2? Alright, I'm gonna go playlist this one real quick. They really should have titled the title of the video with the song name. You should maybe ask them if they'll do that. Maybe don't ask them to. You shouldn't ask them if they'll do that, but they should do that. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. This is tough. I'm gonna go follow you after this as well. I don't want to take away from this. What is actually quite good on-camera performance. Yeah, they should. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. If it's a song that exists, they should make it the song title. Flip side though, Kojo, when I know it's a live performance, I appreciate it even more. It's like the SNL shit I love, bro. The Jimmy Fallon shit I love. I feel like most people aren't like lip syncing TV performances anymore. But I used to watch Top of the Pops a lot back in the UK, and that is a lot of lip syncing. What I will say though is this dude is doing it well. I don't like it when people do a bad job of it and it doesn't even line up, kind of. You know what I mean? Yeah, you can't get on SNL and lip sync. No way. You get absolutely clowned forever. Same thing with Tiny Desk. It's like you're not gonna go in there and do a lip sync. They don't give you all your plugins. You can't do like, they won't do all that crazy shit for you. No, this was a really solid like on-camera performance by Zay Silky. Song was good too, so I saved the song in the playlist. We are gonna follow at Zay Silky on Instagram as well. The song is called Ain't Worth It V2.
If you like this video, please make sure
out of Queens, New York, bro. What part of Queens are you from? Tiny Desk lip sync would be a hilarious scandal. Somebody did fuck up that Tiny Desk once. I felt like there was a time where they did like a really horrible job. I can't remember what it was. But there's like definitely like some memey Tiny Desks where people have done a horrible job. They exist. They're just not the ones that people really watch all that much. Yeah, that's tough, bro. I actually really enjoyed that one. Sorry, that OK Lou and FK Twigs song will definitely get me DMCA'd. It was not a full lip sync though, says Kojo K. What wasn't? You're from Corona? Okay, fine. We got AD, Adrian Tulio Sanchez up next. Self-produced placement with bigger artist. I feel like you'd be done after that. You'd be shocked. People do bad performances all the time, and then they bounce back and they do a better one. You know what I mean? I think that's the tough part about live performances. You know, if you're gonna do it live, you have to be like really ready to do it live. Oh yeah, no. Self-produced placement with who's the placement with? Love Blue. Sick. This one's getting saved too. Song's going up crazy lately, so rolling it out twice. Oh, I love that. I understand why you get into good cosigns, man. The song was good. It was really enjoyable to listen to. Coaches is right, one of my favorites so far. Let us know what you think if you're in the chat. If you're with us on TikTok, it was Ashley Simpson. You're right. Ashley Simpson did fuck his shit up. I remember that. If you're with us on TikTok, you want to come hang out, we're live on Twitch and YouTube as well. Adrian Tulio Sanchez on Instagram. I do like this. I maybe wish there was like a little bit more variation in the drum pattern and the production, but that's me being super picky at this point. It doesn't, like, the energy is up the whole time, you know? Oh, I guess we are getting some here. I like this section right here a lot. This is cool. I like that we got kind of a switch up further in. I wish there had maybe been more throughout, just like another moment of kind of that change. But a really, really solid switch up there at around that 130 mark. Generally, though, valid. I agree. Yeah, just four more bars. I agree with you entirely, Kev. Just ever so slightly more variation, I think, in that first half of the song, we would have been lit. AVX, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Hope you've had a good week so far. It's Thursday. We almost made it. One more day of work left. I got an album dropping tonight from CCBK in Chicago. I got new music from Paris Howard next week. I got new music from Nicole Hahn the week after that. New music from Shloob also. New music from Vera coming up soon. We got some more releases coming. I'm excited about it. Yoko, what's up? How are you? One more day if you're lucky. This is true. Just in general, one more day if you're lucky, you know, because at any point, no, this is gonna get too dark. That's gonna get too dark. Silken Robe, The West Years, SW Galleries, one of my favorite comedy songs. 100% my lyrics made with Suno 4.5. All right, I don't love Suno, and it really, I guess we're gonna find out what's up with this comedy song. If it is too offensive, I am gonna turn it off. If it offends me, I'm gonna turn it off. But we're gonna listen to it unbiased first. I'm gonna try. Suno being in it gives me a little bit of a bias, but I'm gonna try. All right, let's listen to the lyrics.
You name that fox.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
One that roamed our street.
Lyrics written by a human, song made by AI. A parody country song does get me sometimes.
Then you rubbed my feet. Felt so lucky that you were mine. I held your hand on summer nights.
It's like some Hank Williams shit, bro.
We slow danced in the candlelight. Your fingers smelled of Marmite toast.
What?
But I held my tongue. That's right. 'Cause love is blind.
We have 41 submissions. We're not gonna get through all of them, but if you want to skip the queue, you can. Guarantee you get played on stream today. Free skips every 5 songs. Kojo, I don't know, bro. Why is this 5 minutes long also? Is this a country song about? Is this legitimately a song about picking, somebody picking their nose and wiping it on you? That's what this song is about? There's a Twitch streamer that does only AI subs. Are you serious? Yeah, I don't know if this is the one for me. I gotta be honest. If you want to submit, you can use Nero to submit. It's free to submit your music. If you want to skip the queue, you can. It is convincing. Yeah, look, like I'm not gonna say it doesn't sound like a country song. It does.
Banana dough,
I'm not a big
not my thing.
parody song person either, just in general, I think.
We laughed and laughed. The flower cleared.
I mean, I'm kind of amazed that this is like where we're at with AI music, though, because it does feel kind of real. So. Speed garage, core, clown slap, not so much. I don't know, I find AI most of the time you can hear just a weird sound. I do agree there is a weird, like, tint to the vocals. They feel very metallic, robotic.
But I always kept that sketch close by.
I think I can. Like, for the most part, I know when it's AI. Clank of music. Call it clank of music. I can't get into it either. Like it doesn't do the same things for me as human music, organic music. Okay, Kev, make sure you submit. It's fine. Submit it anyway. Put it in my release calendar. If you go to my link tree, there's a release calendar there where I'll go look for the song on release day. I will say the melodies on this are kind of nice. It's a good melody. I don't know if the okay, sorry, we're gonna go to the next one. I don't know. Some dude sub to another stream and I'll be like, oh, this is great, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, I wrote the lyrics, but meh, here's where I am. 100% if the joy is writing music. Look, I'm not mad at it. Do your thing. Like create to create. I'm not upset about that. From a songwriting perspective, because you wrote the lyrics, so oh shit, focus track in my space. Thank you for specifying. Yeah, I do think from just a lyrical comedic standpoint, right? Like I think the thing about parody songs, like one, they're hard to write and have them be like actually like super funny. So I just feel like you have to have like a really, really strong concept. I don't know that the wiping my like you picked nose on my silken robe thing is necessarily the one that will like have me being like, oh my god, I'm fucking dying. You know what I mean? Like, even if I think back to like Weird Al, who's arguably probably the king of parody songs, or maybe Lil Dicky at this point, you know what I mean? Like, it's really got to be like a really, really solid, like, comedic concept, I think, for it to hit. I'm not mad at what the AI did, but I think from a writing perspective, what I can speak to is the writing side of things. And I do think that the concept maybe needed to be a little bit stronger for it to like really, really hit as like a great parody song. You know what I mean? A few things on AI music on DSPs. Spotify just released something like 75 million AI tracks. Oh, finally, they're doing something about it. Deezer has been flagging AI music as AI, which I like as a consumer. I think they said about 30 to 40,000 AI tracks are uploaded daily, and 70% have artificial streams, which is crazy. That is disgusting work. That is absolutely disgusting work, bro. I fucking hate that. In my space, Rainscape. Rains. Oof. Rains, where you from, bro? We talked about this? You're from the UK, right? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Is this you with Samuel Eto'o? Stop, bro. He was one of my favorite players when I was a kid, man. One of my favorite players when I was a kid, Samuel Eto'o. This is tough, man. I already like this, Nicholas. Again, Nicholas. Every time you send me something, I enjoy it, bro. It's rare that I hear something I don't like that you send in. This is cool. This is the focus track from his upcoming EP, Rainscape Part 1, which is coming out soon. October 10th. So tomorrow, surprise EP. Make sure this is in my release calendar too. This is cool. I'm in the middle of watching Top Boy all the way through again. So like UK music has really been at the top of my list of things I've been listening to. Same thing, I mean, obviously with shows with Top Boy. I like this. This feels like something that could be in like a British TV show. Very calm. Yeah, this is calm. I like this. Don says it's chill. Let us know what you think in the chat. I don't know if I love the font for Rainscape on the artwork. That's maybe one weirdly picky thing that I would say. I don't know if I love the font choice on this artwork. And it maybe could have just had his Reigns logo and no title. Drug Knox says I fuck with the sound. I do too. It feels different. It doesn't really sound like too much like anything else. I like this jungle drum and bass beat that's kind of come in here too. Tej, if you want to submit, go to nero.fam/KayvanMD. You'll see it. Submit to my Twitch stream or live music streams. It is in the link tree. But if you just go to nero.fam/KayvanMD, if you type that in, it's gonna bring up the submission form. And for anybody who's in the chat, if you want to submit, just make sure you hit !submit in the chat. We don't have Nightbot on TikTok yet, sorry. But if you go to nero.fam/KayvanMD, you can submit there too. AVX, man. How you doing? I'm gonna have to listen to the rest of this Rainscape project when it drops tomorrow for sure. It's Rains, ITSRANES on Instagram. Okay? All right, we got another one up next. We got two more and then another free skip. We got AVX with Big Time, No Rush. That's hilarious. 10 vibes, let's switch it up real quick. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm ready to turn up a little bit. Is it Ox? Have we talked about this? Is it Ox? It's Ox, isn't it? I keep calling you AVX. Insert.ox AVX on Instagram. Let us know what you think in the chat. I do like this. I say this every time we get a song that's kind of in this space. It's a very oversaturated sound in the market as a whole, right? Hard to stand out in. I do think the song is solid so far. Beat choice is solid so far. I love your melodic choices as well on the vocal. But just something to keep an ear out for, you know what I mean? There's a lot of music that's come out in this space. I feel like we're already shifting away from this sound a little bit too in New York. I also like the saw bass sub too. It's got a really nice texture to it. I maybe feel like there could have been like ever so slightly less reverb delay on the lead vocal. It sounds good for the most part, but you can maybe pull back a touch on that. Here, I tried one of mine, 22.4% AI probability. Eek, I'm part robot. We can allow it. Alright, we got one more from Core Stream. We'll do another free skip after that. Only 2 more paid skips after that, so if we get done, we'll just do more free. But if anybody wants to guarantee they get played on stream today, you can. That was on Untitled. Oh, wait. You're not talking to me. You're talking to Corsair. Kev says, I find songs that maintain a progressive theme, changes the norm patterns, and retains the listeners in this modern era. That's fair. That's a fair point. It is Ox. Okay, thank you. Now I'll call you Ox, bro. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna call you by your actual name. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to call you something different. I'm gonna call you AVX for I think for like 4 months, 5 months. It's Ox. Insert.ox, but the U is a V. Go follow on Instagram if you're rocking with it. I did like that one. Wait, that one is not out yet though. When is that? Let me know when it comes out because I will put it in the new music Who This playlist when it drops. All right, Yusef 100, Corsair. We're gonna do a free skip after this song, but let us know what you like in the chat. If you like French house, if you like house music, you probably like this. Hard to stand out when you follow a template. I agree. I like artists who break the mold, push the boundaries a little. This is my favorite sound from you, Corsair. Whenever you send me something that's in this kind of space, like I always enjoy it. It's good sound design. This is not AI. Or why are you saying you hope it's not AI? You know it's not AI. Don't convince yourself it might be. It's not. What's up, Jack Dazzo? If you're with us on TikTok, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. If you want to submit, just make sure you go to nero.fam/KayvanMD to submit your music. It's free to submit. We do have a paid skip queue if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today. I question reality right now. Don't we all? I've been seeing so many Sora videos over the last couple of days, and that seems to be by far the best kind of video generation AI that I've seen so far. I did distribute Antone's whole last project and the previous one. So I did Gray Matter was the first one we worked on, and then the second one we worked on was Quiet Before It All Explodes, which just came out like a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago now. Sora 2 is going to be damaging. I don't know that I like seeing MLK video generation. I don't need to. I saw some today. Some Tupac video generation of him in like a Target too. For big labels wanting derivative pop hits, AI is so lucrative. I agree. That is me. Yes, I am that. I am in fact that A&R. Dawn T. Welcome to the chat. It's nice to have you. And I did find him here as well. Well, I guess because Big Duck kind of sent him this way, but I found him in the stream and loved it. Thank you, Jack. Hopefully we'll get to it. We're about to do another free skip right now. At random, we're going to spin the wheel. But I always tell people, we got 46 songs in the queue right now, submitted. We'll do a free skip section probably in about 30 minutes, more like chronological order. But I can't guarantee we'll play every single song. We'll just try and get it through as many as possible in a 2-hour window. So paid skips are a guarantee, okay? Even if I have to go over time a little bit. I think more so with AI videos getting better and everything else, scamming is going to be crazy, misinformation, 100%. Yo, some dudes told me this crazy story about getting fucking scammed like 2 weeks ago, and I was just like so baffled at how they got scammed this way. Again, if you have any music industry questions, feel free to ask, because I definitely have experience, and I'm happy to share that with you guys to make things a little bit easier if you need. 2015 LaFerrari said I was zoned out this whole time. It's easy when this music from Course Arena is playing. Sorry, I grabbed my mic again. I apologize. I can't tell apart derivative human music from AI. Hands up. I think I can. We were just talking about this, like, because somebody had sent in an AI song a couple songs ago. I think I can tell the difference, or at least I can tell enough to be like, is this AI or is this real? You know what I mean? Even if I can't like fully tell, like, this is definitely AI. I feel like there's always kind of there's a spark in my head of being like, I think this is. Courserine 3000 on Instagram. I played guitar at a party once and folks just fell asleep. No joke, they did. Is that because you are so good that you soothed everybody? You know, like, you know, in the story, the legends of old, where like a musician would play the thing and everybody would fall asleep. Is it because of that? Jalen the Go Man, what's up? You're Jolly Farah. Up next, Yona's interlude featuring Z Alexander. This is our next free skip of the night. We'll do another 5 paid skips. Then we'll do another free skip after this. I think it was Soothing. I played jazz fingerstyle. Oh, I love that. I would have been up. I would have been listening. How can I book a quick call to talk about the industry one-on-one? You can. I do consultations. If you join my Discord, or if you hit me up on Instagram or DM, like maybe just DM me at Kayvan's house on Instagram, I'll keep an eye out for it, and I'll send you a message on how you can book consultations. But I do one-on-one consultations with people. I usually just tell people, though, if you got a question, ask me here so I can answer for everybody. Just because you know, just cause I don't know. I don't like taking money from people, so just cause. Jolly Farah, Yona's interlude featuring Z Alexander. Let us know what you think in the chat. I mean, vibes so far. I think maybe a stabilizer on the camera would help just a touch, smooth out some of this movement. Or I guess it's doing that. That's why we have this like really fast kind of movement, right? Ooh, nice vocal. Strings are a little loud in this beat. Okay. Vocal mix is close, but it's not quite there yet. I love the stacks. I love the melodic choices. Some timing issues, I think, on the delivery, but that's a lot of people. Caratal says, would you be open to some kind of remix or collab? Your range suits my music. Oh, that's cool. I love that. You guys should definitely... These vocals rule here. I agree, the vocals are really nice. I don't know if I love the the vocal chain on them, right? So like... I think the EQ's maybe not accentuating all the like nicest tones in the vocal. So that's maybe the first thing that kind of like... I would probably go into the EQ and just kind of find those sweet spots in the tone a little bit more. Oh, your first ever song? Okay, well then... Great start. Like first and foremost, great start. This is a very good start. Yeah, I think for me, the things I would focus on, right? This song to the next one. EQ on your vocal chain. Ever so slightly tweak the tuning, just a touch. Kev says, I honestly love Ahee's vocal clarity for vocals, secret sauce. It's a good combination. The only other notes I have are more about the production, I think, and it's the strings are a little overpowering. I like that you made a music video for it also. Oh, I like that. I like this shot a lot, actually. See, I definitely see what you guys are going for and trying to do. It's a really strong first release. I listen to a lot of people's first releases, and there tends to be a lot of like bigger issues. The things I hear in this aren't huge issues, and that's a good thing. Like the writing, the melodic choices, the actual vocal tone. Those are tough. You know what I mean? Those are key pieces. Oh, Ahee's. Sorry. Thank you. Sigma the Voice says great vibes. I like it overall. I do. I'm going to give it a thumbs up on YouTube. I like it overall. Biggest thing for me is I do think that there is a better vocal chain for your vocal. I don't know what it is exactly, but I would maybe just kind of do that a little bit more. Music video is kind of boring, but not that bad. It fits the vibe of the song, though. Like, I don't think that a song like that needs a super crazy like edit on it. You know what I mean? Like it would be weird if it had like this like super high energy kind of edit on the video that didn't match the feeling of the song. And that's something that I always try and tell people too is like, yeah, like not every video needs to be like super interesting. Some of them just need to look really nice and fit the feeling that you're trying to evoke from the music. And I feel like that one did. You know what I mean? The setups, the shots, like the shot of her kind of looking off into the distance while he's like rapping from the other side of the table. Like you can see him there. He's in the shot. You can tell that these two people are having this experience together. And I do think that those are good things, right? Like from a visual standpoint, the storytelling in the video really matched the vibe of the song and the feeling of the song, what the point of the song is. And I think that's more important sometimes than having something that's like super like, oh shit, like, whoa, all this stuff is happening, right? So that's what I would say about that on the video side. The color grading and some of the like the more technical elements of the video I think could improve as well. But it's the first song and the first video you've worked on. I'm assuming it was either self-shot or worked on with like a small group of people in one place together who are also learning and getting better and improving. So the more you make, the more things will improve. Color grading is definitely something that I would think about. Because you really want to make sure that the color grade is vibrant and again fits the feeling of the song. Sometimes I think the color grade actually will do more for the video than all the crazy edits, as long as it looks beautiful and it kind of feels really good, right? So those are the things that I would kind of say to whoever your videographer is. Same thing with like stabilization. Doing it in post sometimes can make things look a little unnatural the way they move. So if there is a way to get like a gimbal or some sort of stabilizer that they can use in their hand, that will help as well. But yeah, overall, a really strong start. JALI.FARAA on Instagram. That was Yona's interlude. Is that on streaming as well? All right, a couple more paid skips. Any Other Way by Don T, Sam O leaves up next. And then we'll maybe just do some more random free skips, unless there are more paid skips that people want to do. Any Other Way, Don T. Let us know what you think in the chat.
You can now make one.
We're going to skip this SoundCloud ad, though. And yeah, Amir, sorry, we are live on Twitch and YouTube right now. This is really just here because I want to send me more people to the community in general. First release as well. All right. This is kind of cool. I'm going to go save this one on Spotify as well, Jolly. Mix on this is really good. This is a super interesting song. How old are you, Dante? If you're friends with Antone, I'm just assuming that you're also quite young. 18? I love the production on this. Really cool. When does this drop? Make sure you put this in my release calendar. Which Elias? I know a couple of Eliases, that's why I ask. What's the Twitch channel? It's the same, KayvanMD on Twitch as well. And on YouTube. This gives me Radio Rebel vibes. I love it, says Jalen the Goat Man. Yeah, bro, that shit was tight. I really liked this one a lot. Elias Schnoda? Do I know Elias Schnoda? Do I know this Elias? Sorry, you just said it in the chat like I know this. Do I know this Elias? Do we know each other? Do you know that I know him? Does he know that I know him? Do I know that I know this person? I'm not sure, but I liked it. Whatever that was, I really liked that one a lot. It was John T. Any Other Way. That's his first single. Really, really solid work, honestly. Like, great energy. Really, really enjoyable kind of production, vocal performance. The writing was solid. But I mean, honestly, the way that the song moved, the arrangement, all of that kind of stuff, like, to me, it was those little details that really sold me on it. So yeah, great job. I can't wait to hear more. I gotta hear more from you. Sam O up next. This is Leaves, my latest single off my upcoming album. I am a solo artist, so I do everything myself. Hope you like it. We all know that life, bro. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. Glitchcore, grunge, R&B, house. Is that the genre that you are coining as your genre? Oh, cool. Out of Austin, Texas. Sam Obama, is this you, bro? Sam.o.music. Oh my god, I love this. This is your alter ego? Bro, this is hard as fuck. Jay Chromatic just said, oh, this is hard. I agree. Wonderful work.
Tell me what you want. Not the things that you
No, this ain't you. Okay. That's why I was confused, because like, Sam O. We have Sam O. We got Sam O at home.
Was that a mistake? Telling you something I don't wanna say.
Kevolution Music says, I love this. Welcome to Twitch, Kevolution. Jane Removal Vibes, low key says Jay Chromatic. Pretty cool. The vocal here reminds me of an artist that I signed for Genius a couple years ago called Bray. You guys kind of have a similar vocal tone. I really also love it when his voice sounds like this too. You should check him out. Bray. Really proud of this kid. He's done an amazing job over the last couple of years. Yeah, I like this. I playlisted this almost immediately. Right? Let me just double check. Yes, it's in there. Good shit, bro. Sam O, I don't know where you're at, but I like this a lot, man. The song rules, says Kevolution Music. It's really cool. I love the instrumentation on these drops right here, man. This is the best part of the song for me. When this stuff all crashes in, it is undeniable. And I like that. I like this energy for sure. Sam O, I see you in the chat. I love the song. I playlisted it immediately. I followed you on Instagram. The glitch and Midwest vibes really draw out the emotion during the halftime breakdown. Did you play everything yourself? Do everything solo? So you played everything on this? Amazing job on the production. Jay Chromatic says just followed him, bros. Peak. Lots of positive feedback for you. Dropping a new track on the 17th. Put that in my release calendar, which is in my link tree. Or sorry, not this one, but put the new song that's coming up in there. He did play everything. He's over on TikTok right now, but just for everybody who's on Twitch. He said, I played everything. I produced everything. Mixed it as well. Regardless, it sounds great, and you did a really, really good job. I really enjoyed this. Kevolution wants to connect with you, too. He says, please send him a DM. He's in TikTok chat as well, I think. Sam.o.music on Instagram. That was Fucking tight. Latest single off my upcoming album. Let us know when the album's dropping too, man. I'm probably going to end up supporting it, to be honest. Theme song, J Chromatic. Okay, low key, I need help with ideas on how to promote my shit. Because, yeah, I think I have good enough quality songs. I just struggle so much with promos. Make content. Do the things that work for other people. Try those things. Make them your own. Don't be afraid to take someone's idea and do it. That's what fucking everyone is doing. Every person, every platform, every curator, they're all taking ideas from each other and just figuring out how to make it their own for their audience. That's it. Do the shit that you know works already. Play the song for your mom in the car for the first time. Play it for your friends in the car for the first time. We don't care that it's not real. Post everything constantly, never give up. Literally, just make content. You gotta try shit. I've said this before on this stream already. I really do fuck with this artist though. J.Chrome 9000. Because truly, every time I hear something from this artist, I am impressed. It's rare that I'm not impressed by what I hear from this artist. I think there's only been one song. Yeah, there's been one song I've heard from J Chromatic where I've been like, I don't know if this one's for me. That's a pretty good win percentage. You're very welcome, Samo. I'm enjoying myself too much to this one. Again, another J Chromatic song that I can't help myself on. This one features Slayer as well, who I don't know, but each generation has one. If you get that reference, you're a legend. There's only so many avenues to make a music career. They're almost social. Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, look. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT. Give me a list of content ideas to help promote my music. And there you go. This is what you guys should be using AI for. Legitimately. Don't make your fucking music with AI. But when you're trying to figure out how to promote your music, look at this. Music-focused content. Behind the song. Studio snippets. Acoustic strip versions. One-line performance. Unreleased snippet. Live performance. If you like X artist, remix or alternative version. Lyric meaning deep dive. Timeline post. Songwriting challenge. Voice memo to final. Real-life inspiration. Text on-screen diary vibe. Ask for feedback. Duet challenge. Comment-based series. Fan reaction clips. Weekly series. A day in the life. Your setup / gear. Playlist aesthetics. This is how you do AI. But yeah, also first look up how to prompt AI. You can probably ask ChatGPT that as well, to be honest. My label called me up and said social media is dead. Love live sync or something. I mean, yeah, like sure, if you can get sync placements, because there's a lot of like especially for like hip hop music specifically, it's harder to get sync placements, I think, because it has to be brand safe music. So if the music isn't brand safe, it's not going to get the placement. You know what I mean? And for the most part, I feel like when they take hip hop songs, it's either going to be just the instrumental, which then doesn't benefit the songwriter necessarily if it's just the instrumental. So yeah, just with, yes and no. I agree, but I also disagree. Feeding some chat for the same thing over and over again, especially if you also give it a good example of what you have as an ideal result. One example of an ideal result. Yes. But also at the same time, use the tools you guys have at your hands to figure out how to promote your music. Because I think just genuinely for me, like if I need brainstorming help, even on the content side of things, like I've done this for my own platforms, Kayvan's House, like what types of content should I make? Like sometimes when I'm doing like the mistakes I see artists make content, right, where it's like more educational, if I run out of ideas, which like it doesn't happen often, because in all honesty, all I think about is how artists are fucking up, because I have to work with them all the time and I'm like, damn, like I can't believe they did that. I'm fucked up. But like sometimes I'll just kind of brainstorm with ChatGPT too and be like, hey, like this is what the series is. This is kind of what I'm doing with it. This is what I want it to be. Give me a list of XYZ things or maybe common mistakes that we see artists make. And even if I don't actually use the prompt that it gives me, it sparks the ideas to get me thinking about ways that I can make things that I do believe in, or even like kind of guides me towards my own thought process a little bit more. Because sometimes you just need something to bounce an idea off of, right? So that's what I do. So look, highly recommend doing that if you're not already. There's also a bunch of fucking TikTok accounts that just compile all of the trends that are happening on TikTok. And that was something that worked really well for me for a while. as well was kind of like working in the trending viral shit and like the stuff that people were doing already into my content strategy and then making it fit my niche, which is like music, independent musicians, right? And then it was like taking this viral thing and then making it fit. So like a great example, because I don't really do this kind of shit anymore, but this was one that went crazy for me when it was fucking, there was this like goddamn like SpongeBob sound, right?
Hey buddy, Squidward.
And like, yeah, this is not this is like not what I do.
Kind sir, would you like to...
But this piece of content was a banger for me when I did it on TikTok initially. And then it's also done well for me on Instagram as well. But it was just one of those like trending sounds, and I was like, all right, fuck it, let me just do it, because why not? And there's probably other examples of this if you scroll through my reels and go far enough back. But it was just finding ways to kind of like work that into the content that I wanted to make, as well as like like all this educational shit. But then there would be like some shit like this, right? Which I think you can do as an artist or a producer, because it's just relatable content that other people who do what you do will get, you know what I mean, and understand. So that is how I think about content. So should I not use my music but popular songs? You should use your music as well, right? But I think if you look at like what's trending on TikTok, like if the goal is to reach new people and bring new people in who might convert to listeners as well. Oh, you're okay. So thank you for the follow, 2015 LaFerrari. You're totally fine. Don't even worry about it. Just to expand your niche. Yeah, like I think that's the best way to expand an audience. If you think about building an audience and building a fan base, you're really trying to expand your fan base beyond what's already there. Friends, family, your like kind of network, right? You're trying to reach new people. The best way to reach new people is to do things that people who don't know you will be looking at also. So those are some suggestions for you. I also have, if you want to go to my TikTok or my Instagram, there is a couple videos that I posted in the past that are literally just like lists of content ideas for artists that are based on the things that I've seen people do that do work. So you can go through my TikTok. You'll find it if you look for them. They're in there. All right, Ronan Ghost, Georgia, up next. You are totally fine. My work is building something for exactly this. For what? Because I need it, depending on what it is. All right, this is Georgia by Ronan Ghost out of Indianapolis, a rock band from Indianapolis. Let's go.
The permissiveness
Social media artist coach. Oh, fire.
comes from the way you looked.
Tough part is it still does rely on the artist to make the thing at the end of the day, though. That's, you know, we can't do it for you.
When I deserve to stay.
I like this already. I'm waiting for this drop to come in. It's feeling a little Taking Back Sunday-esque already, which... Ooh. Don't know if I love the mix on the chorus, just in the way that the vocals are blended, but outside of that, I've really enjoyed everything up until this point. I wish that like kind of higher vocal had been more of a layer than the lead at that point. And I think that's it. I like this. It does remind me of Pine Grove a little bit as well, J Chromatic. That's a good shout. Oh, features to bring accountability into it. So if you don't post, we'll take a finger.
They only look like they hurt.
If you don't post, we'll cut your toes off. Like that type of accountability.
But for me,
We'll take... I'm just kidding. I know it's not that. That's only the major labels. Every failed post I take another percentage was the next joke that I was gonna make, but I didn't want to make the joke. But I was thinking it. I'm so glad you made a joke. I need that type of motivation. Yeah. If you don't post 3 times a week, we're gonna take your sister hostage. You'll only get her back after you post it consistently for a month. This song is chill, man. I do like this. I like the composition. The song's about feeling homesick inside your own home. Oh, that's a really beautiful concept, actually. I like that. Ronan.ghost_. This band's pretty sick. I like this. Nicholas, man, you have a great rest of your night. We'll see you next week. We're back on Monday. I'll open up the Monday submissions soon too. We're about to get into free skips, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. We'll do a couple random ones before we do like a full kind of queue. But stick around if you want to get bumped up for free, because we're going to get into it soon. Sigma says, I built my fan base step by step, always showing how I can improve and connecting with others through real collaborations. That's real. In Italy, people with 100% disability and working capacity aren't allowed to own copyright. That's weird. So my project says non-profit until I manage to change the law and make it through. Huh? We're not done yet, bro. We are not done yet. This is fire, though. I like this. If you're in the chat, submit your music, man, for all. If you're here and you haven't submitted yet, put it in there. We're about to get into some free skips. Let me put it in the Discord, too. Oh, yeah, it would be. It would be. I was about to say, we're not outroing me yet, bro. It is a good, it would have been a good one to end the stream with. But we're not done yet. Calm down. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to do another free skip. Let's see what we get. All right? I love doing this shit. Jack Dazzo, you are getting bumped up for free. I think you are from TikTok, so hello if you're still here in the chat. This is Keep Going by Jack Dazzo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Music from his heart and soul. Passionate advocate for inner child healing. I feel that.
I think there's something we need to talk about. All
right, let us know. It's peak. Yeah. That's fine. Andy, put it in my release calendar. It's in my link tree. It's free for you to submit there. I'll listen to it when it comes out. But if you want to submit it for the stream, go to nero.fm/KayvanMD, and I'll be listening as well.
It's not too late for a new beginning. Keep the faith even when you don't know how. I know it seems impossible.
I do think the master could be a little bit louder on this one overall. First note. I kind of like the idea of the song here, though. This does feel like a song that could connect to a lot of people. Jack Dazzo on Instagram. I do love the message in the lyrics too. The song is sweetly dope, says Sigma the Voice. Let us know what you think in the chat. Some of the lyrics I think could be a little stronger at times. The thing I try to tell people a lot of times with songwriting is like, don't tell me the thing you want me to feel, but make me feel the thing you want me to feel. And I do like this as a concept. It does feel a little bit too much like you are telling me what you want me to feel, though, as opposed to the other thing I said, which is more showing me and making me feel the thing. So, and I think that's the tough thing about music in this space in general. Yeah, Jack Dazzo on Instagram. This is a hilarious piece of content. Telling my best friends Vivi all the ratchet stuff we did as teenagers, so she knows she has a cool mom is a hilarious piece of content. I like that. It is a good chord progression. It's good production. There's aspects of the actual like lyricism that I think could be stronger at times. It's moments, you know what I mean? I look like I belong to the Nelk Boys. Fuck the Nelk Boys. So that's how I feel about that. Sorry, not a fan. Definitely wouldn't want to be one or associated with. So thanks for that. Nicka Balls. Jack Dazzo on Instagram. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I got absolutely no desire to be in the Nelk Boys at all. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna save this one entirely for the direction of the song and the message of the song, which I do really back. I can back the message of the song 100%. Moments of the lyrics, I think maybe being a little bit stronger, or just like specific lines that could be stronger. But overall, pretty solid. Look at that, man. Oh, that's all it took. That's all it took for you to fuck with me. I appreciate it. Love is Suicide by 22 Veins up next. We don't take things too seriously in here. I had somebody come in earlier and tell me I look like Yeet again for the 100th time. I am not Yeet. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're about to get into free skips in a minute. We'll do like another like 2 songs randomly. Wait, is this guy Yeet? He's not fucking Yeet, man. Ooh, 22 Veins. I know, I do look like him. It's not that far off. I just don't love the comparison. I get it. I've done this on stream. I do kind of look like him. Hey, yo, 22 Veins. This is hard. Is this AI music? This might be AI music again. Smoke, if you want to send music in, just go to nero.fan/KayvanMD. It's right here above me. Just go to that website and you can submit for free, okay? I'm also going to open up submissions for Monday's stream very shortly. Alright. Vocals a little shaky at times. Mix is a little off. Oh, you say the mix is really nice. There's too much low end in this mix. Why do you think it's AI? What's the tell? I don't know if it is. I don't think there's a tell in this one at all. That was a legitimate question because I'm not sure. Okay, this is not AI. This is Blake. This is Blake Good. So yeah, for me, there is a little bit too much low end in the kick and kind of that overarching kind of bassy, subby kind of sound that's there in the background for the genre. But I have noticed that this is a thing that in the genre more mixes are starting to feel like this versus like the pop punk and like metal that I would listen to and maybe the early like, I don't know, like mid 2000s, early 2000s, where it was a little bit more focused, I think, on the vocal and the guitars. Things have shifted more towards the bass and the kick side of things. I don't love it, personally. I miss that kind of feeling of older mixes where it's a little bit more guitar and vocal heavy. Great scream. Okay, instrumentation is really good. Vocal, for the most part, though it's shaky in moments, is pretty solid, especially for the genre. I feel like on the sung vocal there needs to be a little bit of tuning, but not like the effective tuning, but just the actual smoothing out of certain parts of the delivery. Yeah, I think it's just for me the drums feel a little bit loud. That's probably the biggest like thing that I hear where I'm like, all right, if you could just get a little bit more balance between the drums and the instrumentation / vocal, which I think it needs to lean a little bit towards the guitar and vocal in this a bit more, then I think you've got a really, really great mix. I'm going to save this though on the playlist because I think this is a really solid like effort, but I think if I'm like thinking about songs that are like maybe similar to this, right? Like maybe Bullet is a good mix reference for you. If we're talking like, what's the one that goes Room 409 by Bullet for My Valentine, right? It's like the kick is there, but it's not as heavy in the mix, right? The guitars are the heavier part. And I feel like that's one of the things, especially with like metal music that's kind of more in this vein, is like I really want that guitar tone and the vocal to really dominate the mix. I fucking love this song. People are always shocked when I just like pull this type of shit out though. I feel like this is not what people expect from me. What's up, Komai? Just giving somebody a mix reference for a song there from Bullet for My Valentine. Made it to the Twitch side. Welcome in. Welcome into the Twitch, man. Pofar, my wife, up next for another free skip. Yeah, I did not. Yeet, I did not expect this from you. Oh, man, I'm gonna... Oh, you gotta...
Pofar must have produced it.
Oh, under you, Pofar.
Safety is a cornerstone.
I don't know if I was expecting this. My wife is a celebration of love, loyalty, and partnership. A song that honors the woman who holds you down through everything. It's about seeing her not just as your part, to be a piece of strength, and your forever paragon. I don't know if I love this country kind of angle to it necessarily. We're in free skip time. We are about to get into free skips in a minute. We're gonna do like maybe one or two more random ones. This song is Under You. Yes, it is. I kind of like the concept. As a married man, I also feel you. I don't know if I love the production on this. And that's probably the thing that really stands out to me the most. It's just that I don't know if the production hits me as much. Jay Chromatic says it reminds me of Tizo Touchdown. I mean, the things that I would say is that we definitely need a little bit more tuning, I think, on the vocal, right? Oh, this is Under You. That's not my wife. That's a different song. Okay, sorry. That was the wrong song. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. Okay, this is the one for his wife. Sorry. I still think the tuning on the vocal is probably one thing that I would call out. Especially if you're gonna be singing a little bit more, it's like, just tune the vocals. There's literally no reason not to tune the vocals at this point. Pofar, P-O-E-F-A-R on Instagram. I actually think if you tune the vocals on this, it's already feels more polished. Yeah, especially, look, if you are gonna be, I say this to every vocalist, if you are gonna be singing predominantly and heavily, tune your vocals. Even if it's not for the effect, you can use like Melodyne or like Waves Tune or like whatever the Logic version of Tune is, like just to literally smooth out the vocals and make sure they don't feel shaky at times, right? That's probably the biggest thing for me.
She must be an angel of mine. It was love at first sight, determined to make you my wife.
I mean, especially on these like octave changes, right? Like, you want to make sure that it feels like a really smooth transition from note to note. And I do think tuning will help with that. There's also maybe one instrumental piece of this beat that is not in key with everything else. It's whatever that like high-pitched kind of like bell synth sound is. That's not in key with everything else. I think your vocal melody is fine if that one synth sound isn't in the beat. With that one sound in the beat, it does clash. Like, there is the kind of this like dissonance with the actual key. All right, Red Room by Spade up next. We'll get into your free skips in a second if you guys are still in the chat. Oh shit, Spade _ 7th Ave. I think we might have listened to this before. If we didn't, I've definitely heard somebody else flip this James Brown song, which is one of my favorite James Brown songs.
You said you won't love, but you steady running. Man, that shit ain't gonna help if you running from it. I fell in love with a lot of bitches who don't.
A little too much reverb on the lead vocal for me, I think, in this mix. Free skip. So if you submit in a second, or I guess now, if you're in the chat, put your artist name in the chat, and that's it. That's how it works. So as long as you submit it in the forum, put the artist name in the chat for whatever you're submitting for, and I'll bump it up into the free queue. Okay? Yeah, mix could use some work. I agree. That's the biggest thing for me here. I'm gonna get DMCA for this. I'm gonna have to take this J Electronica thing off of the VOD, just as a heads up. But if you guys are in the chat, let me know. Artist name in the chat right now. This is how you get bumped up for free in the rest of the stream. You have to tell me you're here. It's okay. I'll listen to it anyway, but I'll have to take it just because YouTube will block the video otherwise. Because his label will claim it, because that's just what they do. If you're in the chat and you want to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat. You got to do it if you want to get bumped up for free. It's a good flow though. I mean, the raps are good. It's the mix for me on that one. I think if the mix was a little bit cleaner, it would be very easy to get into that song. I think the mix as is needs a little bit of work. That's probably the biggest thing that I would say, especially just cleaning up the vocal. It's the vocal for me more than anything. I would say is probably that needs the most work. Kaylin, we'll get you bumped up. I don't know if Tide is in here or not. So many ads on Twitch. Yeah, that is the upside of watching on YouTube, is that it's ad free. Though, as a quick little plug, are you tired of ads interrupting your viewing? I thought that was such a funny way to do that. I don't know why I'm such a stupid person. I'm so silly, man. Def bump me up. Got a collab with Nia in there. Can't wait. I got you. Don't worry. I see Tide's in this queue as well. I don't know if he's in here right now, but I don't care. I'm going to bump him up because I love his music. If there's anybody else in the chat who's trying to get bumped up for free, let me know your name in the chat. That is the only way to get bumped up for free in this section. Caitlin, I do got you, though. You are in there. Exhibit C, J Electronica. If you don't listen to J Electronica, or you haven't, welcome. This is going to be your first experience. Jay is like one of those rappers that has been like critically acclaimed since he first popped up on the scene. Just for anybody who doesn't know the context. And his raps are always like a little like out of the box, definitely a little different. But he writes in a very special way. Well, I work in hip hop, my dude. I've been working in hip hop for like 10 plus years. I have to know. No, you good, Tide. I saw it in there. You can submit another one. We got another 30 minutes to fill, bro. He is great, bro. Unhinged as fuck, especially on socials, but a great rapper. I feel like I saw him say something recently about like Free Diddy, and I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, this song is really famous. One of the Bio wanted to submit it, so we're playing it for them because they're here and they stuck around. He threw me out of his Discord. I wouldn't take it personally. He does some weird shit sometimes. From what I've heard from everyone is that he can be a little strange.
How did you do it?
It's a good fucking song though. I mean, this is the type of shit that made me fall in love with hip hop in the first place. You know what I mean? As like I think historically it was like it's this music that I listened to that was the music that first got me into loving rap music and loving rapping and writing this way. So this is my old head moment right here, where I'm like, yeah, I love this lyrical shit, man. Have you heard of Act 1? Yes. 2010 rap. I don't think this one came out in 20. Yeah, it is 2009. I'm splitting atoms, spitting flames, bringing change. Things will never be the same. I got the rap game singing that last like Etta James. This does take me back. 2010, I was fucking 18, 17 years old, man. 18. Just turning 18. What a time. What a time for hip hop specifically. 2010 rap was a really special time to be a fan of rap music.
To an understanding of the divine forces with which we have all been bestowed.
Some of it's aged very poorly, I will say, but like, you know, we're talking about like Mac, the early days of Mac, Wiz,
towards their righteous destiny.
Kendrick first kind of appearing on the scene, J. Cole kind of coming up. Yeah, I'm 33 now. Yeah, 92. From 1998, I'm in 1986. I did. Yeah, this is a time period of music that I hold very close to my heart because it's such a formative time of my life as well. Like I was an artist at this point. I was making rap music at this point, and I was just so inspired by so much of the music that I was hearing and the artists that I was seeing pop up. So, you know, Pofar, you're very welcome, bro. Thank you for submitting music. If there's anybody else in the chat who's trying to get bugged for free, let me know your artist name in the chat. That was J Electronica with Exhibit C. Technically Exhibit A. We're gonna have to cut that out of the VOD, but it's okay. I'm an Italian artist with a disability. I started a project to fight the symptoms of young onset Parkinson's. I'm so sorry you're dealing with that, which I've been dealing with for many years. Piece I'm sending is one of my first experiments in American English. I hope it's understandable. Where's Kaori? This is a pre-mix, so there's no mix on this one yet. Tyrannosaurus Flex, welcome in. That's a crazy name, and I love it. Sigma underscore the voice.
Just trails of horses, cemeteries, apocalypse, steel rails, tram lines, reset the basements, gothic faces on cathedrals, peace just a statement, false egos grinning, anxious and cruise control, crowd moving forward in neutral sticks in a black hole, 12 shots mandatory for you.
J-Chromatic says this is ethereal as fuck. I want to be high right now. Also from J-Chromatic.
Stacked in containers, freedom under attack. 12 doses for your kids, no say in the cure. No,
I do think that the flow is like pretty solid, honestly. Mix could use a little bit of work, but it's not mixed yet. I actually am not mad at this at all. I think I like kind of remember vaguely the last time you sent something into, and it was like more in this rap direction. I feel like you've improved. Delivery could use some work. I don't think it's perfect yet, but I do kind of like the nonchalant, kind of like lazy flow kind of delivery style. The timing could be more precise, I think, but from a writing standpoint, I actually think your English writing has improved from the last time we listened to something from you. Gives me oil vibes, says Jay. Yeah.
Truth past the window, but you cling to routine. Living like bed bugs burnt out on dreams. Sun swastikas protect you from the rays.
Oh, hell yeah.
Sheep in the park with corporate names. You lead like a king, but only on break.
I'm gonna play you guys one of my old songs in a minute. I say old, but it's like relatively new in my history. But this made me want to play it for you guys, so I will. And you know what? I do hear the improvement from the stuff that we'd listened to before to now. There is some like true improvement in the songwriting. Also, your English like rapping vocal sounds much more natural now than it did the last time we listened to it. So like I can tell you put in work on it.
Now I'm rocking Calvin Klein like Naomi in the script. Naomi no logo, chilling behind the scenes. You play Grand Vazia, sipping Kefir dreams. Magnetic fields and pasta stat by the phone.
We're gonna see we're doing the raps right now. Here, I'm gonna play you guys something.
Where's Coyote now? Downloads with no authors. Automated tracks cut country down to atoms. Rent too hard for 3 kilowatts to hold. Had it shaky, forced and mold.
That was a very J electronic of you. We're gonna go straight from yours into mine, because we're doing raps, and I just want to share them with you guys. I did this in September of last year. Damn, it's been a year since I made this.
Always asking what's the budget. I say it's small, realistically nothing.
I can't believe this was a year ago. What the fuck?
And who has extra money? I see you get a kick from them, but tell me how it's funny. I got rent to pay and bills, health insurance.
This is a year old, bro.
Disease that can kill, staying healthy's hard enough. Had a homie who couldn't afford it, now he's in a hole that's deeper than the size of valleys. He already had student loans that were crippling. Trapped in a prison without hearing, only sentencing. Try to plead his case.
Delivery could have been better, but I did this in like 2 takes.
Why don't you just get a job? That's what the 1% is saying. How you supposed to get a job with nepotism, despotism, rampant in the world we live in? Born in linen, dying linen, born in dirt, dying dirt. Motherfuckers dodging taxes, brackets that don't get impacted.
I was listening to this last night and I was like, damn, kind of good at this.
Feel good to those who bear fragility. The first time they hear
I did not produce this one as well. This was just a type beat off YouTube. Because I just felt like I just needed to get something on my chest.
Do they lack the vision or do they lack the wisdom? Ignorance is bliss, so is it compassion is missing? Turning blind eyes to keep from seeing the division. People living life on opposite sides of the spectrum. The ones who need protection and get used as a weapon. Brainwashed to think the enemy's in the same position. Tell me where the sense is. Yo, tell me where the sense is. It was never immigrants who took your job. It was someone lining their pockets trying to cut their costs. Blame the person who signed off
back into your songs in a second.
I guarantee the moves they've been making are shameless. And they don't give a fuck about you, just a cog in a wheel. Hey, that's what's real. Peace.
Borshy, what's up, bro? More me leaks? How about this one?
Yeah.
Oh, what do we got?
Hey, yeah, Kenny made a banger, I had to load it up. The tempo sparked my anger, I had to roll one up. Took it out, smoked it, let it fill my lungs. Blew it out and let it go, but I still
one more for you, bro.
The world is turning
This is for you. This is for you, Koma.
Entropy is tough. I watch my people dying way too often. What the fuck? I wish that I could do more while my peers ignoring stuff. They say I'm way too
December
loud.
of last
Keep
year.
my mouth shut. Pac said if I don't stand for something, I fought for anything. I never go down without a fight. That's on my wedding ring. I'm a prize fighter, better recognize your second string. Leave you in the ground. I see a family at the sentencing. My conviction is strong. It's been that way since I was toddling. I'll die on that hill, no code switching, done with bothering. Hide behind propaganda. If you don't see the morals, then you're probably a racist, likely a bigot and a problem. Fuck Trump, fuck the old right, you faux Nazis. You wouldn't last a minute if you met the old Nazis. You say you love your freedom, but you back the wrong party.
Sometimes you just gotta get shit off your chest, man. I was feeling this beat more, but I was also in a different mood when I made this one for sure.
The smell of your hatred is putrid, it's fucking
Wait, you want another one?
Schizophrenic fantasies and never been truth seeking.
Should I give you guys something else? Is this the Kanye disc? Probably at the time, it probably did have something to do with that. December of last year? Yeah, I'm sure it was, because it was right around that time too, you know what I mean? It was like, here's something completely different for you.
Miss you on them late nights. Hands all on your body.
You yelling it at me.
Play you like a baseline. Might just flip you over. Heard it through the grapevine.
We're in free skips right now, so if you want to submit Nero.fan/KayvanMD, let me know your artist name in the chat. I'll put you in the queue. We got maybe 4 or 5 songs we're gonna get through before the end of the stream.
Loving you is my superpower. 'Cause I know how to make you feel high. I can make
Alright, Borshi, I got you. I've just been doing this shit for a while, you know what I mean? That's all it is. And now it's just I make stuff for myself if I want to make stuff. That's what I was telling you guys at the thing, is don't just stop making, I stopped making music for myself for so long. And then when I got back to making for myself, it changed. Yeah, the last thing I actually recorded was just a cover of Usher's Superstar. This is it. Sorry. After this, we'll get back into your music. Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums of all time, bro. Don't apologize. One of my favorite albums of all time. I had so much fun doing this. I literally just sat down one day and was like, I'm gonna record a cover. Fuck it, why not? We're all just gonna vibe out to this song together for a minute.
Spotlights, big stage, 50,000 fans screaming in a rage. Bodyguards, limousines.
Danny, I got you, bro. We're gonna get you in the queue as well.
Paparazzi flash, 100 pictures of all of you.
How are you, Donnie? Been a minute, man. How's life?
I feel like 13, but I knew since we fell in love, girl, I'll be your groupie, baby. Cause you are my superstar.
Nah, I see you in the chat, bro. It's hard, right? I had such a good time doing this, man. I love this fucking song.
Girl, I'll be your groupie, baby. You are my superstar.
Not anymore, man. Once upon a time. Now it's just for fun.
Come wrong, there I am, jumping and hollering, waving both hands. Would you notice me? Little me drove 12 hours, girl, just to see your pretty face one more time. Bought my ticket, I was first in line.
Tell me dancing in the middle of the street, bruh. Same. Still to this day. I love this fucking album. One of my favorite albums of all time. Without a doubt.
I'm your #1 fan, give me your autograph. Sign it right here on my
Favorite part of the song coming up in a second, and then we'll get back to the songs. This bridge into the end of the song is my favorite part.
And as your #1 fan, I'll do all that I can to show you how super you are. You're truly special, your love is legendary.
All right, I got you, bro.
I'll never leave you, work, I'll treat you like a diva, girl.
I fucking love this song. God damn it.
I dedicate this to my superstar. I'll be your groupie, baby, 'cause you are my superstar. I'm your #1 fan, give me your autograph. Sign it right here on my arm. Girl, I'll be your groupie.
While it's raining. While it's raining, bro. Oh, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. I fucking love this shit. I can't believe I just did this fun. I did this like March. I just got bored one weekend. I was like, fuck it. We're gonna record an Usher cover. Why not? We're gonna drip in an auto-tune. We're gonna have fun with it. Usher top 5 R&B arguable the wall. 100%. Top 5. Easily. Easily top 5. He's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. He's not 2, 3, 4, or 5 either. Oh! Oh my god. Wave. Oh my god. Also with Nia Coleman as well. Yo, guys, this is amazing. Nia.Coleman on Instagram. Also, CB definitely #1. CB would have been #1. But he fucked it up for himself. But I will agree, amazing artist, amazing songs. Historically, one of my favorites. But he did fuck it up for himself. Pretty consistent, like could be like over and over again. Guys, this is so cool. Can we just talk about how cool this is really quickly? Amazing instrumentation. Alright. Here's my thing for you guys. When you start dropping music again and when you start pitching music again, please pitch it in jazz. Like, I listen to a lot of the jazz playlists, like State of Jazz and shit like that on Spotify. It's stuff like this that's making it into these jazz playlists now. It's not as much traditional jazz. Like, it'll do it. But because your music is so close to jazz by nature from the instrumentation and the arrangement, I just think you'd be doing a disservice by not pitching it in jazz. And I think if you do pitch it in jazz, you probably are going to see a lot of like success in that space. But, and again, it's purely just like there is so much inspiration from jazz in this that I hear. It's very good. I like this a lot. Where/how do you pitch music? It honestly depends what you are trying to pitch for. I talk about this a lot. We are going to be having some more Discord Q&As with people in the distro space who can talk about this as well, so make sure you join the Discord. Those are free. Pain Tolerance by Caitlin. We're going to play this one next. This is a jazz thing? No, we listen to all types of music in here. I just think that song that we were just listening to, if you were going to be pitching it to DSPs and pitching it to curators, I personally would probably kind of lean towards, like when you're uploading a song and you like pick a genre, I would be like, oh, this is a jazz song specifically is what I would say. Personally, and that's just like because I do a lot of like DSP pitching, right? I just think that you'll see success in that space because there's those clear jazz elements in the songs, but it is more of like this jazz fusion. Like if you listen to like Dana and Alden and some of those artists that are having people come onto their songs and sing on them a little bit more, where there is kind of this like crossover between like more commercial music and then jazz specifically. Like that's what I'm hearing make a lot of like the jazz playlists, and it is a much less saturated space than hip-hop. And I think sometimes when you are kind of in between genres like that too, it can be really hard to get placements because people don't know where to place it. But I do think that if you kind of approach that from the jazz angle, you might actually see a lot of success with it, personally. And again, it's just because you have those jazz elements in the production. You know what I'm saying? Pain Tolerance, Caitlin, up next. The song is about finding more authentic strength and resilience by lowering my pain tolerance. Oh shit, that's a cool concept. I like that. Let us know what you think in the chat. This is Pain Tolerance. LA-based single. Let us know what you think. Yeah, so we have one coming up in like 2 weeks. I just am waiting on bio and I gotta make the assets, but we'll be announcing soon that we'll have another Q&A coming up in the Discord soon.
I want to talk
Let us know what you think in the chat. Great voice. Offer up. Yeah, you're totally fine, bro. I think if I had any feedback on this one, the bass line does feel a little heavy in the mix. Part of me does feel like because the bass is so wide as well, that it does kind of almost eat up some of those other instrumental elements that help the vocal fit in key. So there is a part of me that does kind of feel like the bass is making things feel not in key, but I think it's the bass, not the vocal. The vocal arrangement's actually really nice. Jay Chromatic says, I love this girl's voice, what the fuck. It is a really, really nice vocal tone, and I do like the stacks a lot. For me, it's just that bass line. It just feels a little overpowering. I think that's it. Jay Chromatic says, this should sound beautiful. Fire, says Borshi. I'm going to save this one. I'm going to come back to it again on Tuesday before we update the next playlist. For me, it's the vocal arrangement that's the standout here, though. It's the way that stacks. It's also just the way the vocal moves is really nice. This is CTLN, Caitlin, on Instagram. Yeah, I think from an instrumental standpoint, right? Because what I am hearing is definitely this bass line kind of dominating the instrumental. I hear those string sections in there. I think we just need some more of those instrumental pieces to be kind of up in the mix, just a touch more. Avara produced this track? Oh, I love Avara too. I know it's Kayla. I just wanted to spell it out for everybody who didn't know that it's missing vowels. But yeah, I think it's not even that the bass line is maybe out of key. I just wish we were getting some more of those instrumental elements and the other melodic elements too, because it does feel very vocal heavy, which is great. But then the bass kind of, I think, swallows up a little bit more of that other space in the production. And I just wish there was some more of those other elements, like if there's guitars in there, the strings in there, like part of the, like they were really nice parts of it, but it does feel like it's drowning out the other elements, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, no. I read the bio too, so I know it said that. I just want to make sure I spelled it out. You live on something else? Yeah, I'm on Twitch and YouTube, so I only leave this open on TikTok and sometimes Instagram just to drive people to the other platforms we're live on. But we're getting high quality audio through Twitch and YouTube because it's coming straight from my computer. I just haven't been able to figure out the pipeline from OBS to TikTok yet. I'm working on it though. You are totally fine. Tired, man. This one comes out at midnight. I love this artist. I'm a huge fan of this artist. Ty.LC, man. Out of Leicester in the UK. One of my favorite rising R&B artists of the last couple of years, bar none. Just another example of how music in the UK is different. What are you saying, bro? I love this, man. I love this as well. Where's most people at? Most people are on Twitch. Twitch is the predominant platform. I just started doing YouTube and TikTok this year, just to kind of widen it up to more people if they wanted to watch without ads and stuff like that too. This is out of Midnight Tide. It's going in my fucking playlist tomorrow, without a doubt. Ty.LC, man. I'm telling you, bro, Tide, one of my favorite artists right now.
Sorry, no.
You think this is the one? Go listen to every other song Ty's put out. Whole discography is the one. Damn, bro. Blindside's already at 6.2 million. That's so fucking sick, bro. I'm so happy for you. You really deserve this. It's cool because we were like, first time we ever listened to Tide was 2023. This album, Words Off My Chest. And to see the growth from 2023 to 2025, it's very cool. These are the things that I love to see in music, is like this journey, right? Hello High was like the one that stood out to me back in 2023. But like you can see, look, I've been... Look how many of these songs are saved, bro. I missed Michelin Star and Prove It, apparently. But everything else, I basically got the rest of the entire discography saved. Minus 2 songs, because I really genuinely am such a huge fan of this artist, and it is so good to see him getting the recognition that he absolutely deserves. I love his music. He's also just a great dude. Tide.lc, go follow. I've not one bad thing to say about this artist ever. Like you'll literally never hear me say anything bad about this artist ever. La Ferrari, Heart of Valor. Unless he pulls a David. Don't do that, Tide. Don't pull a David. Don't groom kids. Don't murder people, allegedly. Don't do it. Heart of Valor, La Ferrari. I'm not going to be able to back you if you do that type of shit, man. Barring that kind of stuff, though, I'll always be a fan. Yeah, don't worry, I won't. I got you. I appreciate it. Heart of Valor, La Ferrari. This is kind of tough. Cloudy with a chance of blind ball. Great username. Welcome to the chat. La Ferrari, this is kind of tough, bro. What are the socials, though? You ain't got no socials? Vocals up in the mix a little bit more, though. Yeah, we need more from the vocals here. Outside of that, though, I enjoy this. I like the way it feels. Very The Dare, who I also like, so I can fuck with this. Let us know what you think in the chat. Heavy 2 Hollis vibes, yes, definitely. Just need a little more volume in the vocal. I think that's it. Bring those vocals up a touch. Make sure it's the star of the show. That's like my guiding light with vocal mixes. Make sure your vocal's the star of the show. If it's not, then we're just gonna remember the beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool if you want your producer to get all the love. But if that's not what you want, then make sure your vocals are the star of the show. Okay? J Chromatic, Watercolors, Plus.
All his eyes paint pictures like watercolors.
Bro, I really am a fan of yours, Jay. Like I really enjoy the energy in your music. What's my favorite genre? I just like music. I don't really care about genre at all. I listen to everything. I can tell you my least favorite genre is probably country. It's just not my experience. It's not what it's not my life. But as far as favorite goes, I literally listen to everything. I've had different phases of my life where I've been really like hyper fixated on different genres, so I tend to just kind of dive in head first and really fall in love with music that I like regardless of what genre it's in. Yeah, you did. This is Watercolors Plus. It's okay. Save it for Monday. Actually, let me do this now while we're listening to this song. I'm gonna open up submissions for Monday's stream, okay? Give me 1 second. And this way, if anybody wants to submit for next week, you can. What's the date on Monday? The 13th. Oh, Indigenous Peoples Day. Love that. This is still tough though, even though this wasn't the song you meant to send in. I do like this. Alright, Monday submissions are open too. If you want to submit your music for Monday, you can now. Just make sure you use the one that's dated right. which is the 10:13 submission, not 10:09. That's today. Okay? J.Chrome9000 on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. I already said it like 2 times in the stream because we listened to 2 other songs. I already fuck with this artist. I like his music. Drug Knox, Forsaken up next. Let us know what you think in the chat.
BAM in association.
Get out of here, SoundCloud. Your fucking ads, bro. All right, getting a little Suicide Boys, pull your bones kind of vibe from this production already. Let's see where it goes. I'm not a huge fan of a really long fade in, personally, just for what it's worth, so that's probably my first note. I know that's very like of the Suicide Boys Puya kind of like space though, so it is what it is.
Do you like life?
Living forsaken from drugs that I'm taking. I'm constantly fucked up with time that I'm wasting. I look in the mirror.
I know my beat choices, man. This is cool. It does remind me of like those artists that I mentioned, Bones, Puya, Suicide Boys. Big market for this.
Leave me the rest. I'm getting too fucked up. I'm making a mess. Rather not wake, I'ma settle for less. Do what you told, I'm a guy instead. Leave me the rest. I'm getting too fucked up. I'm making a mess. Rather not wake, I'ma settle for less.
I'm not mad at this. Vocal mix can use just ever so much, like just a little bit of tweaking still. I don't know that it's like exactly there yet, but it is very close. It still feels like a little messy at moments. Look, man, I know. You hear a certain beat, you expect a certain flow, expect a certain type of song. It fits. It's in that space. I think a lot of the people who are fans of Suicide Boys, Puya, Bones would probably be fans of this as well. I do think the vocal mix still needs a little bit of work, just a little tweaking to kind of get it there, but it is really, really close, and it sounds and feels the way that it should. Xavier Wolf, Suicide, exactly, to a T. Drug Knox on Instagram, 2Gs, NOX. Borshi, the one up next. Got a couple more songs left, and then we are out for the week. I'm back on Monday. You can submit if you want to for Monday's stream already, so feel free to get in there and submit. Same thing via Nero. Yeah, no problem. I really don't have much feedback for you because it feels like you know the direction you're going in. You have an idea of like what you want to make, and it's like in the space that you are already making. You know what I mean? So it's like you are doing all the things you need to. The one thing that I would maybe encourage you to do is just make more content to push the music as well, right? Warshi, the one, let us know what you think in the chat. This is from Ain't We Lovely. New album that just came out in July. Warshi, 4 Ys. Out of Connecticut. Cloudy with a chance of my ball says this hard. I mean, similar feedback for this one as I have for a lot of stuff that's kind of in this space where the sub and the bass tends to be a little overpowering. The vocal and the master feel a little quiet. The sub is very loud in the production. This happens all the time. When you upload to Spotify, if your sub or bass is much louder than everything else, the compression algorithm that is there is going to fucking mix this up. So I think that's probably the reason why it feels the way it feels. The sub is very loud, right? Do the thing that I talked about last stream where you cut your volume down really low. You listen to the elements that kind of overpower everything else. Those are going to be the elements that are going to stand out the most in the mix. That's going to help you balance. But finding that balance between the sub and everything else, I think it's a delicate thing, and you kind of need to find. It's like a very important thing in the mix as well, because it will affect the way that people hear and the way that things get uploaded and kind of like, you know, ingested too. So just keep an eye out for that. Keep an ear out for those things. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I do actually enjoy the song. Like, it is something I would listen to. It's in the space that I do enjoy kind of listening to music from overall. But yeah, that big note, and that's just something to think about in general with mixes and music as you're making it moving forward, is just be careful of those bass lines, man. I think with hip-hop, we tend to lean into, let's cut the bass up higher and higher and higher and make sure it's really knocking. But there's a balance. There's a way to make it knock without making it overpowering. You know what I mean? And I think that's the balance that you need to find. That's the thing you need to figure out, is how to get the sound that you're looking for without cutting the bass up so much, and really use those faders as well in your sessions, because that's going to help you a lot. Just see kind of how things are hitting. If it's in the red the entire time, it's too loud. It's clipping. You got to bring it down a little bit, right? Maybe it's working in the master to get that sub to kick a little bit more. So just keep that out. We don't email. You want to go to nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit. We are almost done with tonight's stream, but if you want to submit for Monday, submissions are open already, okay? So you can submit for Monday's stream whenever you feel like it. All right, Donnie Apollo. This is Roxy by Donnie Apollo. Re-releasing old music to put new airs on old content. Is this a remixed version of it as well? Did you change anything about it from previous versions, or are you just literally repackaging, re-releasing? I'm curious. Oh, cool. I don't remember hearing this song from you ever. So I guess there's your point. There's the point right there. I've never heard this song. And if I have, I don't remember hearing it. But I like it on hearing it again. Donnie Apollo on Instagram.
She's so ambitious and damn, she trying to get it. She chasing down the dreams like they tried to steal all a million. And for a minute we were both committed, but she fucked up and then she couldn't even admit it.
I'm tainted from all the stains of you.
This is kind of cool.
So I remain jaded because you want me to.
This is kind of cool. Let us know what you think in the chat. Part of me still wants these strings to be a little louder. Like whatever that string part is, I feel like it could be just a little bit more present in the mix. I like this direction though. Like overall, I like the way it feels.
This girl called me crazy. This girl called me insecure. She said he's up and baby. She ain't want me anymore.
This one's solid, man. Donnie Apollo, sorry, not Danny. Donnie Apollo on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow. All right, last one is from Jay LaSalle. Okay, up next after this.
From all the stains of you. So I remain jaded because you want me to. And it feels like and it feels like I can be your forever.
This one's good. It doesn't feel like it's, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes when you like re-release something that was like a little older, it doesn't age well. You know, we were just talking about like the blog era stuff and like how some of it doesn't age well. I don't know when you made this. You made this song 5 years ago. It's aged pretty well for a song that's 5 years old. So like music changes a lot, right? And like what's popular and what sounds good shifts. This still feels pretty relevant, I think. So that's good. Daddy said, I want to bleed my old content. I was so focused on new releases that I neglected my old stores. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, look, like we see catalog being such an important piece of like how people promote music and push music now anyway. I think it's a crazy thing to not push catalog just a little bit more. And I'm constantly telling artists to do it. There's no reason. You got it out. You got a product to push people back to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why would you not re-release or just try and bring new life to something that already exists if there's a way to bring it to new people? You know what I mean? That is the goal. You release something. Now you got to get people to go listen to it. It's easier when the shit's already out. Oh. While I'm popping cherries. A nigga been on the grass is Tom and Jerry. 408 or 408. Jay LaSalle. I won't never bother you, these niggas scary. A nigga ballin' on the floor, Jason Siri. Okay, so I really fuck with this. I like the clipping on the production. I like the vocal delivery. It's actually pretty solid all around. Content masterclass. Look, I wish I could tell you that I'm a content master, but I just am learning as I go. Now this is tough. I do think there's maybe aspects of the mix that could be a little bit cleaner. But overall, it's really not bad. I hear a lot of stuff like this kind of blow up. You know what I mean? So I think it is more about how you push it and making sure you push it. FanLab and Apple headphones, totally fair. Great start though. I mean, that's a great way to start. I've heard people do it well if you can get a good mix on it. Obviously, that I would say like maybe the best next thing for you is to start upgrading kind of your like setup a little bit. If you can't get in the studio, or if you got somebody who's got like a home studio you can record at, it's just kind of making that shift like into doing it in a more professional setting. But I think this is a really great start. The energy was really good. The delivery style was really good. I think you've got a good vocal from the Bay Area, San Jose. Wow. I don't know that I expected that. That kind of took me by surprise. That's kind of tough though. I like that, man. Good shit. We had a good stream tonight. We found some really good music. Like I said, I'm back on Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I do this twice a week. I really just do this because I love finding and supporting new artists. So definitely come back. Definitely send us some music. Tell your friends. Tell them to pull up. Tell them to send their music. Really, it's just about connecting you guys as well. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm really not pressed about even giving feedback. But if you guys have questions about the music industry, if there's things you want, if you're looking for producers, writers, like all that type of shit, like... tap in, man. I'm just here to connect you guys. Like that's it. I'm here to bring you together and help you figure out how to do this a little bit easier. Definitely a Bay Area flow, but that production sets you apart, says Donnie Apollo. I agree with that. All right, we're out. Be safe. Have a great weekend. It's Battlefield 6 drop weekend, so just know I'm going to be doing that. International break, so no soccer this weekend either. That's a bummer. I'm upset about that. But it's okay. We move forward. Release out tonight. CCBK, you've been killing them, Volume 1. Make sure you check that out. And put your releases in the release calendar. I will be checking that this week for our new Music Who This playlist, which we'll update on Saturday. Because Fridays are tough for me because I got releases, so I got to do it on Saturday. So, we're back next week. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Thanks for a great stream. Bye.
I don't wanna do it, I ain't been running the city for too long, I can't ever lose it, She got a curvy little body, damn it, she know how to move it, She ain't bilingual, but when she is speaking in tongues, you know that she fluent, I don't wanna do this shit right now. I don't wanna do this shit like clouds. I've been doing this shit since a child. Yeah, I'm lit, pipe down. I've been running through these hoes like blunts, smoking on the pack like blunts. I've been doing this shit for months, damn. I don't wanna do this shit right now. I don't wanna do this shit like clouds. I've been doing this shit since a child. Yeah, I'm lit, pipe down. I've been running through these hoes like blunts, smoking on the pack like blunts. I've been doing this shit for months, damn.